Good morning, everyone. It's Tammy, and it's time to do my flip through for the week of June 16th through 22nd. And it was a fun, wonderful week. Let's see, it was busy at work. They're doing some layoffs, and that's kind of heavy, so that's not so great. But personally, things are going great. Work-wise, it's a little bit scary, but let's see, Monday, I did planner catch-up. I mailed the end of the month birthday cards. We had groceries delivered, and I did some laundry and some cleanup. I filmed my flip-flop for Ipsy. Oh, no, my flip and my Ipsy. And Tracy and I talked, and we both ordered, well, I don't know if she's ordered it yet, but we ordered the Golden Girls Cozy Mystery book, and we're going to read it while I'm there on vacation. So that's fun. And then Chris and I went to pizza at Arnie's, and we had a little date night. That was fun because we had spent the weekend. It was a busy weekend, if I remember right. Oh yeah, it was Father's Day weekend. So we spent the weekend with, our kids and stuff, and that was great. But it was kind of nice to just have a nice little date night. Although we did go to the melting pot one of those days, didn't we? Oh yeah, last Sunday. Ooh, that was delicious. Gosh, it seems like it was longer ago. But that's what we did this week, and it was fun. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see everything. I think that's everything. And then Tuesday, I had to work from the office. I had lunch at Panera. I listened to my Audible. I worked on some cards for July. Like I said, it's been heavy at work. I brought home McAllister's for dinner, and I did get a car wash. And we are watching the show Goliath. It is really good with Billy Bob Thornton. It's a really good show. We're enjoying that a lot. And Chris had a town board meeting this night. And then Wednesday, I worked from home. I did my sticker selection for Florida, worked on my plan with me, and some of the things for Willow's shower, which was this coming weekend, so it's past now, but you'll see it here in just a minute. But I worked on some things for that. I made pulled pork nachos for dinner. That was delicious. Chris went to bed early just because he'd been so busy and working and stuff, but we did watch an episode of Goliath, so that was good. Thursday, I had to work from home and from the office. I had to go in for an in-person meeting. And then I brought home Chick-fil-A for lunch. And I made baked chicken with green beans and noodles for dinner. And I listened to my Audible. And then Thursday night was dinner church. And it was breakfast for dinner. So there was that. And then Friday, I worked from home. I also had to get the key for the shower and work on the shower games. I did my eyebrows. I ordered some pool things for vacation, gassed the car up, and we went to a place called Leon's for a Mexican, and we'd seen it being built and all of that, getting ready. Well, it was an old building. I think it was a Denny's or something previously, but we'd seen it getting remodeled, and we'd been kind of going, Leon's, that sounds like a funny name for a Mexican place, but we wanted to try it. It was very good, and it was very busy and seemed like it was a hit. So that was good. And then Saturday was the baby shower, and oh my goodness, it was beautiful. It was so fun. I'll try to put some pictures here at the end so you can see, but it was wonderful. It was a long, exhausting day though. We had to pick up the cookies, got the room ready, decorated. Thank goodness that it was a combined party with Delaney's mom helping out as well, because I couldn't have done it by myself. I just could not have. I was worn out and so tired. It's a lot of work putting on a party. We had to set up the tables and the chairs and all of that, and thank goodness we had lots of help. So that was wonderful, and it turned out beautifully. It was so much fun, and I think everyone had a good time. So, and I think that Delaney and Alex both felt loved, and I think they felt sprinkled with lots of nice things and a beautiful. That was great. And then yesterday, it was my mom's birthday. She would have been 83 years old. Did the announcements at church, and then we went to Taze River for lunch. We had a great conversation. Dave went with. We were just kind of on our own for dinner because we were both still kind of pooped. We did watch Goliath, and we started season 2 of that. So good. And just doing some more laundry. And it is so hot here right now, which is funny because I was saying, is it ever going to warm up? In my head, I was kind of wondering if it was ever going to get warm. Well, it did. And that's the thing about Indiana. It just kind of goes from 30-degree weather to 90-degree weather. And yesterday it was 91, but it felt like 103. And I have Largo on my app so I can check the weather. And I also have Kihei Hawaii on my app. And it's when it's like that, it's always hottest here, which I think is hilarious because it seems like it would be hotter in Florida. Not always, but I will say Key High is the most regulated. It's always perfect. It's beautiful. It's always like 82, you know. It gets hotter, but Florida is definitely hot, 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 and for a lot longer than here. And here it gets really hot, hot, hot. So it's crazy, but we have all 4 seasons here, which I do love, but goodness gracious. Sometimes the idea of just being able to get in your car and go somewhere sounds wonderful, because in the winter we can't do that. You have to plan it. You have to start your car. You have to make sure the driveway is clear. You have to pray the weather's going to be all right, and you know, all that stuff. But I'm sure everything has its own worry. But it was a great day, and now it's a new week, and Friday we leave for Florida, so I have a lot to do this week, and I don't know how I'm going to do all the plannings and the videos and even my planner stuff, but we'll see. It'll all work out like it always does. But that was that. I hope that you guys had a wonderful week, and I hope that you guys enjoy these pictures. Have a great day. Bye.